The Crisis Empire is invading Earth and has taken out its major protector, Kamen Rider Black, aka Kotaro Minami. They chuck him into outer space, but Kotaro soon returns as Kamen Rider Black RX. The Child of the Sun is re-energized to fight in this sequel series to the original smash hit, and man, this show's a mixed bag. I do like the concept of taking the aftermath of Black's bittersweet ending to show Kotaro moving on and healing from the tragedy he experienced by making new friends and saving children, but the problem is, I found the week-to-week storytelling nowhere near as fun or thematically interesting as the Golgum plots. There's a couple of reoccurring charming side characters like Joe the Haze, but the week-to-week plots just didn't invest me like the original series did. I don't think it was the sillier tone that made me dislike RX. I usually like sillier tokusatsu adventures. I think I just didn't find the show all that charming compared to the original. And I hate to say I don't like it as much as Black, but in this sequel series that aired the week after Black ended, my expectations for that show are carried into the new one. On the brighter side of things, this is the first Kamen Rider show with multiple form changes, as opposed to something like Stronger or Sky Rider that would have one upgraded form. Multiple forms would become a staple in the franchise once the 2000s came along, but Black RX manages to stand out from those entries by making each of the own form changes unique and distinct in their designs from base RX. From the gun-wielding Robo-Rider to the agile Bio-Rider, these are very different but very cool-looking forms, and I like how they're tied into Kotaro's emotions during a given fight, even if that idea could have been expanded on a bit more. The new villain ensemble is also a highlight of the show. Each general of the melding pot of ideas that is the Crisis Empire is a distinct character as opposed to being one part of a more threatening whole that was Gorgum. The variety in styles and conflicting dynamics between the generals makes for one of the more entertaining aspects of RX. So, I knew Kamen Rider Black RX was going to be very different from the original show thanks to the more lighthearted plots and less intense stakes, but I wasn't prepared for how kinda confused the show would seemingly be. I feel the show lacked confidence in itself, which is highlighted when the show brought back Shadow Moon for a mini arc and later the past Kamen Riders for a final arc, which feels creatively bankrupt of previous series. That messy final arc in particular made one of the current rotating Toei producers, Shinichiro Shirakura, so mad that this was the inciting incident that got him to work for the company. And while he doesn't have a perfect track record, he still brought a lot of great and revolutionary ideas to both Kamen Rider and Super Sentai that have helped him to adapt and survive to modern times. And with that, I have officially watched and made videos on every Showa Kamen Rider show. Thank you all so much for watching this retrospective. I know Showa isn't as well loved or discussed in the English-speaking circles as the Heisei or Reiwa Kamen Riders, but I'm glad to have given these shows even a tiny bit of spotlight here. Now, just because I've reviewed every Showa, Heisei, and current Reiwa show, doesn't mean the Kamen Rider videos are gonna stop from here. Of course, I'm watching the current show week to week, and I'll make a video about it when it's all over. I really want to cover the manga series Kamen Rider Spirits, and as for the immediate future, Media Blasters just sent me the shipping notice for the Shin Prologue Zedo and J Blu-ray set, so that will give me the opportunity to do Shin Prologue for the first time, as well as redo my thoughts on Zedo and J. So there'll still be Kamen Rider videos on the channel, but as for the next major retrospective series, it's obvious, it's gonna be Super Sentai. See ya soon!